It was the thrill of victory for Sharika Jackson and the agony of defeat for Elaine Thompson Herah in Rome, just as we predicted. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your comments. People, what a race! What a race in Rome. After this sports analysis where we take a look at the races and break them down, and then we look at your comments, so stay until the end. You just might hear from yourself. When you're ready? Yep, good to go. Jamaica's superwoman Sharika Jackson finally delivered a massive win at the Rome Diamond League. She won in a new meet record and season's best of 21.91, a full 2 to 3 meters ahead of second place winner Elaine Thompson Herah and Dina Asher Smith in third. Jamaica's superwoman Sharika Jackson delivered this massive win in the most stacked 200-meter women's meet thus far for the 2022 season. We're talking about Sharika Jackson, Elaine Thompson Herah, Asher Smith, Shauna Miller Weibo, Talu, Felix, Alison Felix. This was a stacked field, people, and she dominated. She won by a clear 2 to 2.5 to 3 meters. Sharika Jackson just threw down the gauntlet, and we had been anticipating this. We'd seen it coming. In her most recent races, we saw her run against Gabby Thomas, running a then season's best of 22.07 and looked quite comfortably doing so. In fact, she said in an interview after that race that she was pleased with her time. This 21.91 by Jackson is the second fastest in the world thus far this year, behind Christine Mboma's 21.87, and we all know Christine Mboma is out for the rest of the season. Sharika Jackson has been growing from strength to strength. Recently at the Prefontaine Classic, she ran a very close third. Some of us believe she came second, but I won't argue. In the women's 100 meters and looked phenomenal, running a very fast 10.92, a new season's best over the 100. Now, we had said in that video that it's really close to call, but we were leaning towards the statistics because the stats tend to be correct, people. And some of you even said in your comments that you can't follow the stats. Yes, people, you have to follow the stats. The science tends to be right. Plus, we had seen Elaine Thompson Herah struggle in her season opener over the 200 meters. That was her first race. This race is literally Elaine Thompson Herah's second official 200 meters for the 2022 season. So for those of you who may be worried about Elaine Thompson Herah, there is absolutely no reason, people. She has more than enough time. So let's take a look at her season opener where she ran that 22.75 at the National Stadium. Now, this is my 2 cents. The statistics generally never lies. It just doesn't lie. No, we're not saying that Elaine Thompson Herah will not be in shape for the World Athletics Championship in about 5 weeks. But this is her second race for her second 200-meter race for the entire outdoor season. So I really wasn't expecting her to win, and I said it repeatedly. I did say there was a possibility because she's used to winning, but the stats said Sharika Jackson, and just as I predicted, Sharika Jackson, Elaine second, Dina Asher-Smith third. I was wrong about one thing. I did not expect a sub 22. She ran a remarkable 21.91, and people, you have to see that in perspective. This is an extremely fast time this early in the season. That's an amazing time. She looked amazing, and in fact, to me, she looked shocked at the end. She looked as if she was saying, "My God, did I just beat Elaine?" And I need to see her do this more often. I don't know about you, but I still believe that there's some psychological barrier with Shericka. I don't know, too much respect for Elaine and too much respect for Shelley and Fraser Price. Now, I am not going to say to you that my saying that Sharika Jackson is a threat is some secret, because we all know this. But I don't know about you, but I am super excited to finally see her putting her races together, the confidence building. People, when she came off that bend, I knew immediately, she's got this one. And no one put up a challenge. No one was able to even get close. And in her last 20 to 30 meters in that 200 meters, she extended her lead by a further meter. Remarkable run, absolutely remarkable run. The thrill of victory, and unfortunately for Elaine Thompson Herah, the agony of defeat. But yardies, do not fret. It's just Elaine's second race. What I'm saying to you is, and I've said it to you in several videos, Sharika Jackson is going to medal in World Championships. Hear me? She got medal. She got medal. She got medal. She got medal. And she is a threat to that gold. It's not out of the realms of possibility. Because at this point, the gold medal is really between 3 people over the 200 meters. It's between Elaine, Shericka, and yes, Gabby Thomas. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I'm super excited. There you have it. Sharika Jackson shatters the meet record at the Rome Diamond League. Finally defeats Elaine Thompson Herah decisively in a massive win of over the women's 200 meters with a meet record and a new season's best of 21.91. Now the second fastest time thus far for the 2022 season. Absolutely remarkable. Dina Asher-Smith ran third, and of course Elaine Thompson Herah ran second. Elaine Thompson Herah's second place run is a time of 22.25, a new season's best. Dina Asher-Smith came third with 22.27, a new season's best, and Shauna Miller-Wilbur came fourth with a new season's best of 22.48. Oh, what a night, ladies! Wow, people, what a race, what a race, what a race. Anyway, let's take a look at your comments. Derek Felsen wrote, "Those stats mean absolutely nothing. Nobody is in Elaine Thompson's league in the 200 meters. She is a 21.5 plus sprinter. That 200 meters she ran this year is a jog for her. She was just stretching her legs." Derek, listen, the stats always matter. We have to understand that, yes, although she's capable of running that, she's just not in that shape yet. That's what the point I was trying to make. She just isn't in the shape, and clearly I was right. I literally hit this 100% like I've been doing for a while. You got to look at the stats. Subscribe to the channel for more great coverage. Hit the notification bell. Leave a like. Leave a comment. You're kings and queens. Bless up.